Yeah.
The terrible, terrible monster he is.
I fight you.
She will fight
For
over
his
the honor of
honor.
her trash cat.
I love him. I love my trashy little son.
Okay, so we are recording. So
Some shit happened.
some shit happens. You guys were left in a city. Colin at that point just kind of as you guys are left in this city.
We got some new friends.
Yeah, as you guys are left in this empty city, Colin just kind of looks at you all and goes, "Well, now that you have us on board, now what?"
I suppose we look into another one of our leads.
On the rogues, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, you mentioned there was this Tsar guy. Some kind of recruiter for the rogues?
In a way.
Well, I mean,
more like a pirate.
you see, normally saying that would dissuade me in some regard, but goddamn space pirates, guys. I want to fight space pirate.
Look, anything at this point is not going to seem weird to me because I've just accepted that it's all weird.
And we admire you for that.
Thanks.
The ability to just blankly go with the stupid shit we wind up in is an example to us all.
What else am I going to do?
Die.
You know what? You're right.
I mean,
Well,
in the long run, there is a 100% chance that you will.
He death of the universe and all that.
Captain just slowly looks over at Kiri.
Did I
Somehow,
miss?
But that's a long time away.
somehow me cracking a joke about dying and you somehow managing to, like, hard sell the fucking cosmic inevitability of everything.
Did I misspeak?
No, you just stole my thunder. Again! Never mind.
Well, if there is a place you want to look for with the Tsar, as the Tsar goes, there is a town not too far from here, about 400-500 miles away.
Really?
Aye.
Like people in it?
Aye.
Living people?
Aye.
I thought the whole planet was like this.
To be sure, they're mostly Grenier.
Oh, see, that produces a problem.
Only if you're in a Warframe. See, they don't know what the Tenno really are. And they have a mostly good relationship with human colonists.
Really? I didn't realize that this was a secret.
It is.
It's most of our... Well, it has gotten to the point where most of our enemies, higher-ups, do know about it. The average population does not. Most think that the Warframes are us.
Isn't that true in a way, though?
In a sense. But as we've been learning, they are also separate entities. Some of them, anyway.
Ugh.
Trinity goes and picks up, goes and tries to pick up one of Titania's butterflies. Titania indignantly swipes it away.
I was going to say, I'm assuming I'm back out of Titania. I'm assuming I'm back out of Titania.
Oh, yeah.
After we transferred. Otherwise, Titania would be walking around looking very awkward as Yanto has to go, okay, this is the first time I've been in a female Warframe. Where do I put my hands?
The same
Where's
place you put them when you're a dude.
People may not like that. Look, I'm just saying, Rhino's got a very obvious place to hold to kind of put his hands. Not suitable for a lady.
Yeah, pockets.
Doesn't have pockets. Just gonna rest them on the back of his butt.
You could do that as a girl too. Look, I'll do it right now.
All right.
Rest your hands on Excalibur's firm ass.
You're just gonna watch it to see if there's any level of awkwardness.
None whatsoever. Very
God
comfortable
damn
in
it.
Excalibur.
And obviously, Kirai's been in a male Warframe for most of her existence, so...
Oberon's going to take a little getting used to, because looking at him, wow, there's a lot more to him.
In fact, for Kirai, she was a lot more confused when she was pulled out of her sleeping chamber and found out that she was female. That was an experience.
Oberon puts his arms over his over his chest, looking away.
Like, what is this? He's got, like, what is this called? This, like, flap. What is this? Who gave you this?
Look, I reckon we're into some weird shit, okay? It's to hide his modesty? I think.
I think it's a fine skirt.
It's a fine skirt. Excalibur doesn't have it, though. I don't understand.
Just goes to show, Excalibur has no shame, and Rhino, I think, is some kind of deviant. I think we're getting distracted.
I feel bad talking about them now. He's right here in front of me.
If he starts blushing, you can stop.
Yeah, Colin is just like, I can give you directions. It's a small island off the coast, North Atlantic. It's called aocT.
We can't. How are we going to get there if not in our Warframes? If it's an island,
Land nearby.
I don't think I can swim.
There's a ferry.
Oh. Will we need to acquire alternate clothing? I suspect transference suits are not going to be very
In fashion.
inconspicuous.
Oh, that too.
Well, it might look weird at first, but it's a port. Everyone goes there looking weird.
Well, if you do not think we will stand out,
We'll stand out like a sore thumb. But we can always get more. Stand out less while we're there. It's got shops.
Yeah, after that Corpus Christmas holiday thing,
Corpse party.
Corpsmas. I never actually should have got a card. That would remind me what the name of the goddamn holiday was. Yeah, I really should have got some of the clothes while we were there. Yeah. Anyway, so if we head over to this place, I mean, you said Grenier are there, and you said they're like intermingling with the locals. Are they like security?
well, the Grenier and Corpus from what I understand, most of the colonies are technically owned by Grenier or Corpus. There are precious few that have maintained a level of independence. I suspect mostly those that are run by the syndicates, one of the syndicates instead.
Steel Meritian, usually responsible for protecting a lot of the main colonies, the independent ones.
All right. Well, at least we know I'll be walking into a complete bumblefuck.
No, just a very exciting place.
If we are going to leave our Warframes behind, that means we'll be exiting the ship ourselves, yes? Not simply existing outside the ship through transference?
Colin rolls his shoulders.
I suppose that would be rather normal for you.
He nods.
Oh, well, all right then. I suppose. I mean, is there any more you know about the place, or is it best if we just get down there?
Anto? It's got a real good bar.
I'm not just finding that amusing because it's the Irish guy telling me there's a good bar there. But that is good to know. I am still trying to avoid getting hammered since the last time.
You mean the time you had like a single sip of something?
They had a whole drink of it, and it was the strongest thing they could make in the bar.
I'll tell you right now. Most of what you're going to get at the Auntie is going to taste like it's going to taste like piss.
Will it actually be piss?
I'm pretty sure it isn't.
Sometimes you got to make sure. And
But yeah,
empty,
it's a place called the Twin Kegs. Drinkery, eatery, sleepery.
Slippery.
I think you mean bar, grill, and hotel.
That.
Inn?
Aye.
Yes.
Yeah. Aye.
Tavern.
Eatery, drinkery, and sleep. I'm going to tell them that you called it that.
Tavern.
Look,
Tavern.
every time I've gone in there,
You've come out pissed. Sorry, shit-faced.
I
I don't mean to draw attention to the fact that we are significantly older than we look, but we are still technically fucking teenagers. We are some delinquent ass motherfuckers here.
How many people have we killed today?
People? None? Or we technically killed the same person multiple times.
Okay.
I'll tell you right now. And I want to. It doesn't matter.
There is no drinking age.
Yeah, there's no drinking age.
Sounds like a fabulous place. Must remember to come back here for my holidays.
And yeah, he'll give you directions in order to. You guys can extract from the city. And I'll give you directions. It's honestly in your lander. It doesn't take very long to get there. It is pretty much just a hop, skip, and a jump over a mountain range and a vast forest before he gives you directions to land over here. And then you guys can hoof it for the next couple miles so that no one sees your ship.
I will go ahead and say that probably even in the couple miles, Kirei looks a little winded.
You're right there, my girl.
I am unused to moving this much with my own body.
See, I said you should take more active part in cleaning the ship, but no. Navigation.
Someone needs to pilot and keep an ear out on transmissions.
Yeah, but would it kill you to do a couple of squats or stomach crunches while you're there?
You raise a good point, I am realizing.
Well, I'm sure if you're willing to swallow your pride, Yanto over there certainly give you a carry.
Yanto will kind of throw his arms wide. I am here for piggybacks for anyone and everyone. Just realised I'm about to get dogpiled.
As long as we are
Is that a challenge?
I will manage.
Come at me, bro.
Okay. I come at him.
Oh, Jesus! I'm thinking just spear him.
Yeah.
All right, I walked into that one.
Well, didn't work out for him quite as well.
Oh, God damn it. I don't... Packed lunches fucking everywhere. Hang on a second, let me put this back. Look, we picked some fruit. It looked nice. I decided to make us something for the road. I got, well, I don't know what these are called. Purple one, orange one, and thing with kind of a leathery skin.
We may wish to eat them before we arrive. We may actually, as most of the world is poisoned, we may actually draw attention if we come bearing edible fruit.
You don't think anyone else like leaves this area to try to find something edible?
I don't.
Most of what they're feeding people on the Onto is imported from other worlds.
So I guess it would kind of draw attention if we were eating stuff. Oh, the lovely fresh fruit. God damn it.
Freeze-dried fruit, on the other hand.
Oh, yes, of course. Let me just crack open my portable freeze dryer here for a second.
I knew we should have acquired a frost.
All the food storage. Of course, why have I never thought about this? MT, when we get back, you've got to use your Excalibur frame to slice us some pastrami.
I think that'd be pretty good practice. I did break the sword, though.
Ooh, that's going to be tough to repair.
Yeah, do you think I could get that fixed? I feel like that's really bad.
You don't have automated repairs in your ship.
Yes, the warframes will repair over time in the armory.
It'll just take a while. Although we can have a look at it if you want to. If we can have a look at it later and see what we can do. Anyway, he just kind of peels the fruit and just jams it in his face. No.
Is it good?
Tastes like burning.
Then keep it in your mouth. Wait, what?
It's good though. Just
That isn't
that is the spiciest papaya.
That isn't a fruit.
Please tell me, what did I just eat?
You just ate straight pepper.
Until we're just kind of just gone very waxy and is starting to sweat heavily.
I thought you were supposed to be the tough one.
Yes.
Looks like I'll have to be the new tough one.
Yeah, you go for it. Oh man, that is not going to be fun coming out.
Colin just snaps into one. Tosses it away.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Holds up his hands like, come at me, bro.
And just contemplates tackling him for a second. Just goes, no, I'll throw up. I will throw up everywhere.
Kire attempts to picks what looks like the blandest looking fruit.
Yeah, have one of those leathery ones. I'm sure they're lovely. Probably not like Kavat bollocks or something. Oh.
I do not think Kavat are native to around here.
Right, I've just bitten into something which feels like it was the heart of a neutron star. I am up in the air about what any of this is.
You were so excited about it.
I know. Well, if we can weaponize it, then we've got a new weapon for the arsenal. But outside of that, you're right there, Colin. They're catching up with you.
I'll be fine.
Why did we both? You saw me do it. Why did you? Oh, god damn it. Fucking men in general. Jesus. Let's just go to this fucking town and get drunk.
He's been on this planet longer, too. That's impressive.
I see no excuse. None whatsoever.
Oh, fine. You want to give it you two want to give it a try?
Kire takes a bite of one.
Go ahead and react as if you would just bit straight into a hot pepper.
Just ghost pepper level.
Hot pepper gaming. Let's do it.
Kira just tilts her head to the side and then nods a little.
Matt's just Yato's just going to slap his hands on his face, then realise his mistake. Today started so well, and now I'm
Did
blind.
it? Wait. Wait.
I punched a fucking building over.
I'm going to mentally go over the events of today.
Look, maybe some of us got our shit slapped by various Warframes and Grenier.
What? Okay,
Here-
what about you, MT? Do you want to give this a try?
Hell no.
The only sane one of the bunch.
Kira is still unexpressive, but she is sweating rather profusely at this point.
I thought we were supposed to be inconspicuous.
We are inconspicuous.
Half of you are crying.
I just want to get to the ferry. You're like, why are you crying?
Kira will
Why is one of you not crying?
Kira will point.
Because they beat up on the other one.
Kira will point a fruit that looks like it should have milk in it, and then like punch a hole in it and point it at Yanto's face.
I just imagine it's under pressure and just shoots it and hits him in the face. Why? Kerry, what the fuck?
It should help with the stinging on your eyes.
Okay, slightly. Okay. Just something last time I had my eyes closed and something wet hit me in the face. Never mind. For the love of God, let's get to this fucking ferry before one of us dies from eating weird fruit. Just one hand on MT, one hand on Kiri, just kind of, I don't know, with a leg kind of ushers calling down. Just like, come on, all of us, fucking go. I'm going to die at sea.
MT has a look on her face. It's just like, this is my life now.
Yeah, and you guys continue down the path for a ways until you get to a road. The road ends at a ferry. It looks like there are, about a dozen people waiting to get on. Some of them are Grenier, some of them are just human colonists. You all wait in line. The ferry itself is a very industrial looking ferry, Grenier style of architecture. And you wait for you wait around for a moment before the ferry arrives. You all shuffle on and are out to sea. The island you're going to appears very distant before you're out to sea, but once you get closer, you see it as a large sickle-shaped island, fairly densely populated, primarily of that sort of haphazard, like slapped-together Grenier architecture. And all in all, looks like a Grenier settlement. But as you do get closer, you do see human colonists of varying age and diversity. The ferry stops at the west-facing dock. And you guys are all offloaded. There is an east-facing dock on the inside of the sickle that is much, much larger. In fact, I would say it doesn't take much walking before you even can see this giant dock with what appears to be a Grenier galleon made into a seaworthy vessel docked there. Well, welcome to AocT, one of the few neutral settlements on Earth.
What use is there for water-based shipping anymore?
You'd be surprised. It's safer. Takes a little longer, but the
Also,
cost that way.
Also, I'd imagine a lot easier on the fuel.
Aye, that's where it's cheaper.
I got a question.
Shoot.
You said it's neutral?
Hmm.
Why? Seems like everyone so far that I have come across has a side. Who runs it?
Technically, this place is allied with the Queens. But most of the Grenier here, they're all retired military.
They don't give a fuck.
Aye. They have no reason to be fighting. Nothing to really fight for. They're all retired. They're old. They're surly. They want a place to sit, drink, buy their time.
I never thought the Grenier retired. Then again, all the Grenier I've ever met kind of died.
Retirement's a thing, yeah. It doesn't last very long, but it's a thing. You end your military service, or you end your civilian service, and then you can either go on your way and degrade naturally, or come to a place like this. Rather, no. This is a place you go to degrade naturally. The other option is get shuffled back into the tubes, have your genetics stored, saved, any pieces of you that can go and be used for someone else on the field, will be used for someone on the field. Basically, it depends on how much of a zealot you are.
Yeah, Yanto's looking a little bit stunned by this. Huh. Well, suppose we should go and say hi to the locals.
Should we? I think we should just keep to ourselves.
Yeah, let's just stand here on the dock all the afternoon. That won't look fucking awkward at all. I'll get a hornpipe. You can dance a jig, and we'll get like 3 pennies by the end of the day.
A female Grenier, excuse me, as she walks past you guys, kind of shuffling on pie.
She's shuffling on pie.
On
Where's she
pie.
wearing- Jesus, these Grenier really let themselves go. They're wearing pies on their feet. Oh, shut up now.
It's okay.
Ray makes a move as though to keep Yanto between her and nearby people most of the time.
Either way, this is the best place that you're going to want if you're looking for any information on the Tsar. Any rumors where he might be, what sort of things he might be up to. Last I heard, he was actually on Earth.
We should find a place to rest for the night. It has been a rather long day.
Twin Kegs, then. I'll take you there. And he will lead you a few blocks down. There is a sort of slapped together building of metal, of like curved metal scraps and things along those lines. That just has in Grenier twin kegs at the top, and There's several drunk people outside. One passed out on the middle of the sidewalk. Colin steps over him as he leads you guys this way. In general, you just from the brief experience you have here, this is a very surly kind of place. There are a lot of people on the streets. Not all of them are sober. Most of them look like sailors.
It smells like what Luke smells like right now.
Exactly.
Hey, I had a shower.
You were talking about the alcohol you were drinking earlier.
It basically smells like Luke's drink right now.
Oh, thank you.
And that's actually fairly spot on. No one here smells good. The Twin Kegs is a fairly large tavern. About 4 stories. Everything above the first story is all room for people to sleep. The main story, the first story is the bar itself. Dozens upon dozens of tables. You have a very large bar in the back. Plenty of people are here. It's a dimly lit place. They're all drinking and having a good time. There's a small group of people with a stringed instrument and a weird percussion instrument that are playing music.
Just having Star Wars flashbacks.
You walk into a hive of skeleton villainy, basically.
Well, don't you seem to be a strange bunch of travelers?
Colin's just like, oh, this is it. Is there anything you want to know? You're gonna find it here. If there's any place you want to sleep, you're gonna find it here. If there's anything you want to drink, you'll also find it here. Someone from across the room just shouts, "Colin, is that you?"
Oh no!
This is
a bad idea.
I'll be with you momentarily. I don't remember that guy's name.
This is such a bad idea.
Like, compared to what, necessarily?
Just going back to the ship. Minding our own business.
You can't just...
Bit non-social, are you?
I only know maybe 3 people.
But this is how you meet more people. You go out drinking.
Is it? I was under the impression that life was mostly just the ship and stuff.
It's a big solar system out there.
I'm realizing that.
The learning curve is fucking vertical, I will concede. But you just gotta roll with it. You gotta take your time. You gotta... No, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry.
So, if you want, we can get some rooms. Call it an early night. Or we could have some drinks. Call it a late night.
Well, I wouldn't say no to maybe a drink or 2. Would you, kind of turns to Kiri and MT. You guys want to have a look snifty?
Someone is going to have to keep an eye on you.
Look, I'm not just going to get wrecked again. The laughter isn't helping.
What valuables do we even have on us? I think we'll be fine.
In that case, how do we pay for the drinks? Apart from credits.
The credits. That's pretty much our valuables. I left my sword in the ship.
I pull out my former card. accepted everywhere.
You, you suppose it would be a tell if I started bartering with Mark 1 kunai?
I think maybe a little bit. Oh look, they're throwing knives.
Someone they play darts here. I'm going to assume no, or not in the conventional sense. All right, so
There is someone playing darts with full knives.
Janza will make a mental note to try and do that in the ship at some point, because that looks polar as fuck. Yeah,
You guys gonna head up to the bar. Colin orders a drink. They pretty much just have beer, and it's garbage beer, but it's no one here seems to be complaining.
it does one thing very well: it gets you drunk.
Yeah, pretty much.
Usually, in my experience, garbage beer does the opposite of that.
It gets you more sober.
No, it does. It gets you drunk, but it's very difficult. You need to drink a lot of it.
Yeah. No, this is the garbage beer that is just so strong it might as well be used as ethanol.
Yeah, basically.
Right. In which case, Ganto will do the equivalent of chips and drinks. What? I don't even.
Do we measure things in ounces anymore? Has the ounce died? If I want a 40 ounce of something.
Space Nantucket, Jesus Christ. For the benefit of the recording, we're now just sitting here looking at oh my god.
This gift is the gift that just keeps on giving.
Wow, what a good boy.
Oh my god. Oh god. Right.
Oof.
Oh, well, I wipe the tears from my eyes. Oh god.
Get this shit off my feet.
Oh yeah, look at that drift.
Yeah, so you guys sit down and have and are able to have some drinks. Colin asks you guys a few questions about yourselves, like how you all got together, for instance.
MT is mysteriously quiet and awkward.
Well, Yanto and I have been working together for quite some time now. MT we recently picked up from a mission.
Ah.
Yeah, it's been interesting. Like, credit to MT, she's taken to this better than I expected. So, yeah.
How long have you even been awake? Says it. He asked MT.
Well, what's it been? Over a week?
Nearabouts, as far as I recall.
Yeah, they are taking it quite well.
I don't have any basis for anything else. Shrug.
She has amnesia.
Ah,
Moreover, we have yet to find any other tenor that recognize her.
right. I certainly don't recognize her.
That's why you were
I
talking.
suppo-
You were talking about the rogues.
If you do not recognize her, then I suppose she was not part of the rogues either.
I hope not. I mean, I don't know.
Though you were asleep, so I suppose you would not have been.
Granted, I wasn't a member of the Rogues before the collapse.
Did they exist before the collapse?
Aye. At least as far as I've heard.
The rogues, were they not... Were there rogues that were not put to sleep on Lua?
I don't know for sure. I know the Tsar was. He certainly went to sleep on Lua.
Here's everything I know. I was asleep. Someone told me that I wanted this and that I shouldn't trust the Lotus. And when I woke up, Excalibur was waiting for me. And these guys found me. And that's it. Shrug.
Well, you're lucky for him. Would have been an awful thing alone. Awful thing to wake up alone.
Oh, she would not have. The Grenier were not far behind us.
Well, I guess it would it's been even worse. Waking up not alone.
It's an interesting thought, isn't it? How MT wakes up with no memory. Kiri, I mean, no offense, but
I understand.
you're not 100%.
No, it is fine. It is a plain fact. I woke up with minimalized emotion.
And I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind not having everything running at 100% up there. But there's this huge disparity between people when they come out.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am perfectly sane.
You charge into battle without a warframe and with only a sword. You are not
He's-
perfectly sane.
He's not saying he's Irish.
There you go.
Space Ireland.
It would make slightly more sense if he was Scottish, but I'll take Irish.
What if
They're
I am a
gone.
rogue? What would that mean?
I
Wait.
suppose whatever you make of it. Whatever you were before, if you do not remember it, it has little bearing on what you are now.
If we track Lazar down, and he recognizes you, well, that would be your confirmation.
Hmm.
You do not though, and
Like I
Ariane
said,
Ariane did not seem to either.
I don't know
I'm
much
not sure
about.
she even recognized me.
I don't know much about Arion's past before the collapse, but I was just like you two, loyal to us, and then the Lotus. But I know the rogues were around then. Dissenters.
Why did you join the Rogues?
Found out about what the Lotus had us do. Couldn't bide it. Not anymore.
What do you mean what the Lotus had us do?
Colin?
Just kind of like furrows his brow. You don't remember?
No.
I may or may not. I am simply not sure what you are referring to.
You don't remember the drums, the music?
Hmm?
And firing on the whole line of Orokin emperors?
Kirei goes a little pale. Ah, that.
What do you mean that?
You do not remember, do you?
Maybe you weren't there.
Some of the older members
I
are
was.
hazy, but yeah.
As was I.
Okay.
She called herself Nata at the time. Took the form of Margulis. Manipulated us. And destroying an entire solar system's preservation, safety. And then she was just going to have us killed. But I guess she didn't. Decided against it. Put us all to sleep on Lua instead. Save us from ourselves.
And from the remains of the Orokin, she hid us in the void. I will not. It is unfair to blame the collapse upon her alone. It was as much our fault as any. She merely told us the truth of what they had done.
With intent. We were manipulated. Whether she makes up for it now or not. Well. Either way, you'd ask why I joined the Rogues. You know why I left them too. I'm a tenor without a cause.
If it weren't for her, we would. If it weren't for her, we would all be like the Rogues. If it weren't for her, it may be us in the position of the Grenier right now, or the Corpus oppressing the colonies.
Maybe so.
So from what I understand, it's not entirely a black and white issue.
No. You could say that the power vacuum that allowed the Grenier and the Corpus to rise in power is our fault. If you are interested sometime, I can tell you the full story.
And that, my friends, is why I chose to do what I chose to become a silver emissary.
I understand.
It's a lot simpler just to protect something.
You pick your fight. I understand that. It makes sense. What for a simple world. You can look up from the table and kind of look over at the dude playing darts with throwing knives. Hey, man, do you want to... you got 50 credits on you?
He's talking to the guy with the throwing knives.
Yeah,
Yeah, 50 credits.
me too. Want to make friends?
Yeah, friends.
Yeah, and he'll just start playing darts against the guy.
All right, go ahead and make me a roll. Hands plus shop.
Apparently, this guy is being played by Mickey Rourke.
He's a Grenier.
I know.
All the Grenier here are like degrading. They're old, retired, and degrading.
Just occasionally throws a knife and a finger comes off. Did you say hands
Yeah.
plus? Did you say hands plus shop?
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, and I'll. It's Grenier related. Legend of Clem, always.
Clem.
Doing it for the Clem. I'll take 2 by 9.
All right. Okay. Yeah. You beat him in knife darts. If you're at it, take one turn after the next. Throwing knives at this large dartboard. You enwrapped a few people in attention on this one too. He's fast, but you're way more accurate.
Do we both go at the same time then? Is it literally head-to-head dart throwing?
No. It's one after the next. I say he's fast because he got a wider set than you did. So like he's way faster on the throw. But you are definitely way more accurate than he is, nearly even getting a bullseye at one point. Friend, good at darts.
Yeah. Yeah, well, first time for everything, I guess. And yeah, he'll take the 50. He'll take his winnings and buy drinks for people at the bar.
Fair enough.
He's made a lot of friends today.
Well, we're supposed to be networking. Getting everyone else drunk is probably a good start.
Now, what I want to know is what the fuck Kirei did earlier.
Are you going to ask her?
Yeah, what the fuck?
How to explain?
In short sentences, preferably. Small words.
I think I'm going to sit this one out. I got a few friends over there.
Very well. Our abilities come from our exposure to the void. However, those abilities are often very difficult to control. In order to focus them, most tend to follow a path of some variety. There are 5 paths, each one with a different philosophy behind it, and Tenno choose which one best matches theirs. I follow the path of Naruman, the path of wisdom, with the belief that to know the enemy gives you a great advantage in battle. Knowledge is power, as they say.
Ancient human proverb.
When you have walked the path enough, you can unleash an ability. Unleash the void energy and you focused for greater effect. The different ways each have different methods of unleashing that power. That said, I am not sure what the case is with you. If you had trained with us before and you lost your memory, then some part of you may still know what kind of path you followed. If you did not, then I suppose the choice is yours of which path to pursue.
Okay. I'll have to think about it. What about Yanto? Can he do that?
He follows a different path than I do, though.
For comic timings, for
Was
convenient timing's sake, Yanto's going to come about with a tray full of beers and whatever passes for snacks.
Yanto is Uniru, right?
Hmm? Oh, yeah.
Yanto, I believe, if I recall, follows the path of Uniru. They believe in endurance, withstanding aggression, winning battles of attrition.
Well, sometimes you've got no choice but to keep going, so that's what you do. You'll find what works for you at some point. From what I've seen, sometimes it's a slow realization, sometimes it just clicks.
And sometimes it's Madurai.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to cheese everything in fucking sight.
I find myself wholly unsurprised.
You absolutely should not be.
Madurai is a way based on swift victory, attacking directly, destroying the opponent before they have a chance to respond. In addition, there is Vazarin, based on watching the enemy and countering in order to nullify their attacks. And Zanurik, which is about knowing what gives the enemy their strength and taking that away. Those are, of course, simplified states. If you wish, in the future we can visit the Conclave. I am sure that Master Teshin or a more experienced Tenno can instruct you much more.
Maybe one of them would know who I am.
Perhaps.
I remember the days going through the schools. You get the question, what sort of thing do you look forward to? What really gets your gears going in the morning? Answer, hitting things with a big ass sword.
I think
Is it multiple choice?
I think that kind of response is mostly specific to Madurai.
Aye, that is right.
Yeah, to be fair, I think I recall that and I just put getting up in the morning.
Waking up to a surprise and hitting someone with a big sword. Because it was right there, right next to me the whole time. Nah, who am I kidding? This actually is the first bigger sword that I've ever that I've owned.
Where did you get it?
Lady Sylvana.
That's
a treat.
Aye.
I suppose it makes sense if she used to be Orican, she may well have had. It makes sense that she would have had some Orican equipment.
I risked my life to protect her during our first meeting. Fought off Grenier, just me and a Baron. went about as well as you'd expect, given we were both unarmed. But we pulled it off. Lady Sylvana asked my intentions. I learned more about her. And guess my intentions were to protect some of the last purity of Earth. So she bestowed upon me a blade.
Kira takes a rather big drink out of her glass.
Careful there. That's going to knock you flat on your ass later.
Really?
Take a drink for yourself and find out.
Yeah, I take double a huge drink, like bigger than what Kirei did.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh, not like this.
I'm not cleaning this up.
I
Colin
can
will,
hold it.
Colin will take the challenge. Everyone roll wind.
Hell, yeah.
Oh boy, this will be entertaining.
Wind.
I'm not sure I have an appropriate relationship to use here.
Oh, God damn it.
Maybe Yonto.
No, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, who's getting trashed again?
No.
5, 7, 9. The
Let me
answer
tell
is
you.
all of us.
No. Let me tell you. I roll 4 dice for wind. I rolled 3 4s.
Oh my God.
I'm fine.
You're the designated thinker.
Let me tell you, Colin rolls 6 dice for wind.
Hmm.
He got 2 10s.
Of course he did. I don't really understand what you guys are talking about. This seems fine.
It's just kind of a. Xander's head hits the desk, hits the table.
I mean, it tastes kind of nasty, but
He lasted 2.
it seems about right.
I'm fine.
Gonzo, you're a lightweight.
I'm
The
fine.
lightest of weights. You're a big guy.
Look, just because you're a big guy doesn't mean. What?
Thin blood.
You're a bigger guy than me.
Actually, I believe that body weight does in fact play into alcohol metabolism.
Well, I don't.
I've never heard him whine before.
Did you forget your liver in the void?
She kind of reaches across the table and kind of mashes a palm into Colin's face, like, shh.
What I am really impressed is that it took effect that fast. I suspect I will not feel the full effects for another minute or 2 at least.
You didn't see all the shots I had at the bar.
I did not. You are correct.
I was buying drinks for the whole fucking bar, mate. I had to wait. I had some peanuts. I think they were peanuts. I fucking hope they were peanuts. I had some shots.
That was the other thing that sounds like peanuts.
And I had a... Looks over at MT.
Just the most innocent face.
Lies. Nothing but lies.
I'm sure MT has a great cat face. She's got a great little mischievous cat smile.
I will not state one way or the other if I know the difference between a peanut and a penis.
I certainly hope you recognize the difference.
You know
At
what I
this
mean?
point,
You said it without stuttering or giggling. I am proud of you.
It made me laugh, though. And I'm not drunk.
Peanut. Look, all I want is to do some sterling intelligence gathering and have a few more drinks do a fun little dance and fall over. Not necessarily in that order. Maybe repeating some of those steps, repeated multiple times.
Is throwing up anywhere in there?
I hope not, because I've still got that pepper to come back up, and I'm not looking forward to that bit. Most likely because I'll burn a hole through the toilet.
I almost guarantee you it is going to be a lot better coming up through the mouth.
I don't need to think about that. That can be a surprise for later on in the evening. It's all be fine. I just realised that Yanto, when drunk, is Bernard from Black Books.
Look, you mentioned some stellar information gathering.
Yes, indeed.
I 300% believe in your ability right now to do some stellar information gathering.
Really?
Fantastic. Just
300%.
We are going to get kicked out of this bar,
You!
possibly with bullets.
Give me your secrets.
I hope not. I had plans for a
Secrets.
Yes, secrets. I need to know the contents of your skull. Give me your head.
He reaches into his pocket and slams down on his table a handful of marbles. And just says, "My secret. My marbles are made of wood. That's why they go farther."
Huh.
And then across the table, "I knew it."
Never. I am impressed.
Yeah, so I'm just going to stand up, both fists in the air. Fucking rumble!
She flips the table. Marbles fly everywhere.
Wait, was this at our table or a different table?
The table right next to yours.
Oh, okay. Here, I will hold on to her drink just in case.
A lady Grenier and a guy Grenier share a couple of punches before they're promptly removed from the bar over marbles. And one man cheating at marbles by painting little spheres of wood like marbles.
Yalzo just kind of turns around with the biggest, dumbest grin on his face.
They take the marbles very serious here.
What is even happening with my life anymore?
This is it.
This is it.
You're on a roll, Yanto. I knew I should have believed. I knew I could believe in you.
Yes. Right. Who else? I'm taking confessions tonight. All you melty wax figure motherfuckers are going to be telling me your deepest, darkest secrets. He's addressing a poster. And you will tell me everything I want to know about the Tsar and about all his shenanigans and other things, like, I don't know, favorite shoes, something like that.
Will you be after my secrets, Yanto?
Oh, Carrie. Carrie Chameleon. My sweetie. My little chickadee. He just kind of flops forward and head ricochets off the edge of the table. Good night, everyone.
That is a shame. I think he would have liked my secret.
Oh, yeah?
I can still hear you. That hurt a lot. I'm just comfortable down here now.
Colin picks him up, puts him in his chair.
All right then. Secrets.
Are we exchanging secrets now?
Go on then, Kiri.
I'm all for the team building of exchange of secrets.
Yes, team building. Trust falls. No, not trust falls.
Don't
Oh,
trust
okay.
fall into Yonto. I trust this man.
It's truth or dare without the dare.
I trust this man to uncover secrets, but not to trust fall.
The secret is I won't catch you.
There's no reason to trust. It's just a fall. A shitty fall.
Trust me, you'll fall. It's perfect. The perfect crime.
So, Kirei, secrets.
Secrets.
Secrets. Well, there is one case when there's one activity that allows me to feel a fair bit.
Oh no.
It seems like you may have guessed already.
No,
Oh, that's not the secret. I am rather open about that if it comes up. The secret is I was thinking of inviting Yanto to help me with that tonight. And Kirei actually smiles.
I'm not holding your yarn while you knit another fucking scarf.
Guys, I'm lost.
It's okay. When he sobers up and recalls this later, I think he will be full of regret.
Empty, are you alright over there? It's fucking. What is it called? Needle point? No. Crotchet? Crotchet, that's it.
Clearly, I am way too sober for this.
Yeah, Kirei's face is rather red at this point, notably.
Colin takes what remains of Yonto's drink and then puts it in front of MT.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
what remains of
drink
Yanto.
it. Take what remains of Yanto.
Kirei will turn to MT, be like, well, Yanto seems incapacitated. Your reaction? Are you interested instead? I do not believe Colin appreciated that.
In late night knitting, drunken knitting.
It's not. You know what? No, just keep.
It's
keep.
fine. MT, you'll be fine. You're good with your hands.
I'm gonna chug this drink. Hang on. 2 10s. God damn it! Why can I do this?
You're getting more sober. What the fuck?
Why can I do this and not transference?
The secret of transparency is you've got to be ever so slightly drunk in order to do it, and MD is just like negative drinks.
Doomed to be the designated driver for the rest of my young life.
So you derive a little bit of feeling from crochet.
No, I think it. You know what? How about you, Colin? Any secrets?
Do you crochet? Oh no, you're a. Oh, look at you. He just kind of looks Colin in the eye. I can tell these things. You're a Ooh, you're a sculpture man. Must be a clay, or a pot or something.
I imagine with only Titania and Oberon for company, he would have had difficulty crocheting with anyone but himself.
Oh God!
What? They could hold it for him. I mean, having 2 people there's better than having 1 person for holding it for you because they can spread it out.
I feel like I should leave, but I have nowhere to go.
I feel like I'm
It looks
missing
like she's
something.
holding back actual giggling.
I am absolutely missing something. But I mean, I'm sure Titania can crochet.
Oh,
I suppose you would think that, wouldn't you?
head in both hands, like on.
I mean,
Oberon wouldn't be caught dead doing something like that, though.
He does.
yes,
He does seem like the rather honorable warrior type, doesn't he?
yeah, it's not good to keep yourself pent up like that. It's good to have a creative outlet.
Just hands dragging down the cheeks at this point.
I'm actually beginning to wonder if he gets the joke or not.
What's the joke, is that? Oh, wait.
Or
We're
if
not
he just-
talking about knitting. He had his eyes open. Oh no. And then his face just kind of opens up even wider. Oh my god.
Instantly sober.
Feeling better.
Oh,
I don't get it.
Maybe when
I
you're
need to
older.
have a drink.
Do you?
I do now. Just staggers over to the bar.
If you two want, you can actually roll like brains outthink or something else like to read Colin.
I would, but I feel like I'll take a massive penalty at this point. Or I don't
Well,
know. Maybe
that's
Kira is the type that retains her wits even when drunk.
That's another straight here.
I got 2 1s.
2 7s. God damn, I've got such good mental fortitude tonight.
So your description of Oberon actually fits him pretty well. You realize
Proud,
But there is-
brave, bit thick.
that there is actually a certain naivety to this guy. And there's a certain like naivety and pure heartedness to this kid. Like this is the last sort of thing he even thinks of.
Have I just been rejected? I feel as though I may have just been rejected.
He comes back with a beer and a couple of shots. Like, all right, I need to renegotiate. The fuck. No, poor choice of words.
Ugh. Facepalm again.
Look, I can't. Gary, please tell me you're joking around. I mean, you are lovely, and you are probably my best friend in the world.
This is so awkward. I should not be here right now, specifically in between you two.
Please be here between us.
No, I don't want it.
No, please.
I have no idea what I'm watching.
Oh, is that what you're into? Well, that might take a little more convincing.
Why did I let you anywhere near alcohol? Oh god, this is a terrible idea. Oh,
Is,
I just.
it is difficult. It is difficult being the way I am, you know. A girl does get rather pent up sometimes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Space Jesus.
Take me, Space Jesus.
Take me, Space Jesus. Deliver me from this terrible earth.
Look, when we are both sober, we are going to have a talk about this. Because right now, I don't trust you, I don't trust me, and I don't trust. There was a third part of that sentence which just escaped me now.
Oh,
But I still don't trust it.
It's
that is
me.
a shame.
You don't trust me. I get it.
Do you?
No, I don't. I still don't get it.
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of keep drinking. Just going to keep drinking.
You'll die.
I have to process this.
I don't know about how it affects you, but alcohol does not generally help me process things.
Helps my kidneys and liver processing. I guess there's something to do.
What liver?
Metaphorically speaking. The
Your liver is
abstract con-
somewhere in space.
Did we lose our livers? I was not aware of that.
I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't have one.
You don't have a liver. Your
You
face
put-
doesn't have a liver.
Of course my face doesn't have a liver. My face just has a face.
The anatomy is sound.
It has a couple eyeballs. Maybe a third, I don't know. I haven't checked.
Yeah, just kind of reaches out and pokes him in the forehead with his thumb.
Nope, no third eye.
Ah, we're good.
But fine. You want to know a secret from me.
Please, anything to change the topic of conversation as it is now.
My secret. Before the collapse, I was actually rather sweet on a human girl.
Oh, really?
Aye.
Are we talking holding hands and long windy walks?
Aye.
Oh. I suppose it's kind of been a while since then.
It has. I've already gone through my mourning process and all that.
Oh. Sorry to hear that, man.
Why is that
That's
a
all right.
secret?
Oh.
Well, I mean, you look at me and you don't picture holding hands and taking long walks on the beach and
Well, maybe a little bit.
Actually, that is exactly what I picture when looking at
Kinda, yeah.
oh. Well, my secret is quite terrible, isn't it?
No,
Time
no.
to come up with a new one.
Well, no, to be honest, all that's really revealed is that all of us want to get up on you at some point.
Head back in hand.
You're going to look over at Empty. It's like, come on, you wouldn't. I wouldn't. I've never looked twice at a man before.
Well, I guess we know Yanto's secret now.
Don't even get me started on secrets.
As he wants to hold my hand and go on a walk on the beach.
That's pretty sweet. Might be good for him.
Who are you talking to? Or is that just a blanket statement?
Yes.
Thank you for being unnecessarily ambiguous. Yes.
Unfortunately, I got way more calluses now than I did then. Wouldn't be a hand worth holding.
No. Hold out hope, man. That's what it's there for.
Tell him his hand is fine.
You tell him. You literally told me right in front of him. Colin, MT thinks your hand is fine.
Oh, thank you, MT.
Thumbs up.
Uh,
What about you then, Yanto? A secret from you.
I mean, what one do you want to go for?
Something that's not depressing.
All right. My dad was a big music freak, and he collected all these really old pressing, like before they were digital, before they were stored on computers. You could get them on these like big black discs, and they were so delicate. You had to be so careful with them. And he restored them, and he made a nice little bit of money off of that. He would, find all these ways in which he could pull data off of something and get it back onto the record. And sounds were just so good. Felt like they were alive. And one day I sold a couple of them, and because I don't know why I did it, because I was just young and I just wanted to have something like that. Never mind.
I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder.
He gets a pat on the other shoulder too.
Hey.
And then a pat from behind from a Grenier passing by. Just says,
Who's also crying a little bit.
yeah, he's also crying a little bit. Heard story. So sorry.
Oh, thanks, man.
Offering hug.
Hug accepted. Clank.
Clang. He's mostly metal.
It's all good. He's used to hugging Rhino.
He cries with you.
Oh, his tears smell like rust.
And he leaves you on your way.
Oh. Yeah,
See you later, Gil.
Yeah, we just kind of rub his face.
He's always like that.
That wasn't a good secret. Oh, damn it! Of course, yeah. I've made a little diorama with my bursa slippers.
Already?
Fucking of course already. What do you think I was doing while we were flying over here?
I shrug.
What do you think one of those little maintenance cleaning bots is currently missing? He's currently
Shrug.
taking off a couple of bursas in the corner of the bathroom stall.
Oh, I've got another secret.
Yeah, go.
I'm a garbage survivalist.
You survive in garbage?
No, I'm just
Yes.
I'm terrible at it.
But you've been living out in... He kind of looks around. You've been living out in the woods.
If it weren't for a Baron, I would be dead. Like 1,000 times over.
So you mean like a Baron was like giving you food, or was he just slapping the poisonous stuff out of your hand?
There's a bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Colin,
I
mean this in the nicest possible way. You make very poor decisions.
It's basically
Nods.
it's basically my life.
And she's saying that while I'm at the table.
I wake up in the morning. I've made a decision. It was a poor one.
Decision is a strong word for the way you act a lot of times.
Look. If poor impulse control could be poured into a transference suit and given what passes for a haircut, it would probably look a lot like me.
And I am a man of principles that I cannot act. That I am ill-equipped to maintain. But damn, do I try.
You try. That's the important thing. No, seriously, that's the whole point. That's the whole point of all of this. We're not necessarily the most competent people for the job, but we're the people who are here to do it. And if the only thing that we can do is try, then we do it.
That's true.
If
It's
that-
true.
I consider myself reasonably competent.
Yeah, you, MT, you guys both are pretty much on the nose.
Don't rope me in with the competence crew.
You,
Competence Party, starring MT and Kira.
No.
yeah, we're complimenting you here.
No. I don't. Not me.
You are doing well. Though if I make a recommendation, perhaps you should try using the sword sometimes, which is the thing that he is good at.
I do use it. That's why it's broken now.
See, when I use that excuse, you just hit me and tell me not to do it again. MT does it and looks cute, and that's all of a sudden.
You have been fighting for longer than a week.
Significantly longer than a week.
Mhm.
Oh, she's gonna love having me around. Gonna really rub my nose into everything. Colin, why did you charge headlong into outnumbering enemy forces with just a sword? I thought it was fun at the time. You idiot, Colin.
Oh, no, Colin, there is a way of getting around that. You say, I ran into a room full of enemies because I knew no matter where I swung my weapon, I was guaranteed to hit an enemy.
Oh, and then she'll ask, Colin, why did you do that? And then not hit a single goddamn thing. My answer will be, I was drunk at the time.
Are you telling me an Irish person couldn't pick a fight when drunk? You are the worst Irish person I've ever heard of.
I told you I'm bad at things.
I know, but that's like that's like a racial fucking attribute.
Is that racism?
I don't know.
It's too far in the future to tell.
Are we capable of racism? We are kind of all of one race left. That's all that's left.
The important thing is that we try.
Is it though? Kira looks genuinely confused.
Right, I think we have now hit the insane philosophical bullshit part of this drunken diatribe.
I thought I already explained our philosophies. I can try and go over them again, but it may be difficult at this point.
I really wasn't listening the first time you did it, so you might have to, but not now. This is why I shouldn't be lumped in with the competence crew.
You are competent. Look, I'm.
Do I need to make flashcards for you?
Maybe. That would be very helpful, actually.
Well, they're going to have the times table on it.
I think about it for a second. You know, I don't think I remember math either.
Maybe also give her a times table.
You know, hearing that Kira is going to turn to Colin and it will be too much to expect that you know how to work the helm of a ship. Well, either will it?
I've never piloted a thing in my life.
You are on your own. How do you even get anywhere?
Well, while you.
That's a funny story.
Right, while you berate Colin, I'm going to go out back to strain the sandskate.
What?
Gonna take a piss.
Oh.
Excuse me, good sir. Madam. I'm sorry, vision's a bit blurry at the moment.
Yes.
Where are your bogs?
Right there. Not there.
Oh, okay.
There.
Oh, that makes slightly more sense.
No, not there.
Oh god damn it! Where?
There.
It's the opposite side of the room.
Not there.
But stop gesturing with both arms in different directions. I'm fucking confused.
Right
all right.
there.
Oh, just okay. Go, I'm going. Goes into the women's. Oh Jesus! Oh. I'm sorry.
Told him not there. Didn't listen.
Yatta comes back out with a black eye.
What did you do?
Made a rookie error.
I see. That's the problem. He prefers more filled out Grenier women.
Filled into what?
In the
Suits of armor, I suspect.
Yeah.
Are you saying I want to fuck Grenier now?
I was not, but try yelling that a little louder and let's see what happens.
People insinuating I want to bang Grenier women.
There's an ex-lancer. Looks over.
They have eyebrows. Gives you eyebrows.
She doesn't have any eyebrows.
That's gonna be tough then.
Insinuating you want to have sex with me.
Yando's kind of coming out of the bathroom, kind of drying his hands.
And my kind.
Get kicked out of this bar with bullets.
What? Kirei will lean over and whisper to MT. Do you want to take any bets on which answer she is looking for?
I hope it's no, but I'm really afraid if it's not.
Buy me drink first.
There it is.
She wins recently.
I've had a lot to drink. He kind of runs over to the bar, gets a drink, and brings it over to the Lancer. You're lovely, but I think we should just be friends.
She appreciates the drink either way.
Excellent. Lovely.
I suppose it's fortunate that my capacity for jealousy is also minimal.
Yanto's just going to crawl under the table.
Ugh.
Perhaps it is time we arrange for our rooms.
Oh, God.
Probably. Yanto is going to go to sleep right under there.
Why
Ugh.
does everything want to either kill me or mate with me?
And then he'll never be able to leave because he'll be stuck to the floor.
Oh, God, what is on the floor?
You now.
And a lot of everything.
Oh, God, it's like epoxy resin.
Yes. It smells about the same, too.
How many rooms do we need? Are we going by gender or each our own, or?
I guess it depends on how expensive they are and how big they are, how many they have.
You guys can roll face plus credits.
Face plus credits, you say?
What if that is not a skill that I have?
Then you roll straight face.
Straight face, huh? Don't have one of those. Two
Well,
sixes. What the
okay.
fuck?
Gay face will also suffice,
Why can I roll right now?
especially if you intend to room with Kirei.
Basically, if you make a set, you have enough for your own room.
Ow, ow.
If you don't make a set, you're going to have to room with someone else.
157.
All right. Colin, MT, and Yanto have enough for their own rooms. Kirei does not.
It occurs to me I have no idea why I allow Yanto to handle all the money.
Because you
Because
handle everything else.
He spent it all on booze.
I did not. Most of these drinks came from that guy's credits.
I mean, in
I'm-
general, I do not actually generally carry money on me.
You're like the Queen in that way. Wait, what?
Well, where are you staying, Kirei?
I suppose it depends on who will have me. Though it appears from earlier the answer was no one.
Oh, Kirei, if you need a place to stay, you can room with me.
I appreciate it.
Likewise.
I will
If you
keep my
get
hands to
handsy-
myself. I will keep my hands to myself if that is what you desire.
Facepalm.
Like MT, I've got a feeling like you've got to give her either a decisive no or like keep a jug of water by the nightstand. Yo, it's entirely your call.
I give him another pat on the shoulder.
I am respectful of boundaries.
Like I'm all right. In which case, just gonna pay his money for his room. And just gonna go. All right, guys, I am gonna black the fuck out and almost certainly hate myself tomorrow morning.
Best of luck to you. We'll do some
Yeah.
stellar information gathering tomorrow.
Oh yes, that is if people haven't already caught on to the fact that there are some drunk-ass teenagers just wandering around casually flirting with the clientele. As you do.
Does anyone here give a damn? There's a bunch of teenagers here, drunk as hell, casually flirting with the clientele. You get a resounding no. Well, I kind of care.
Actually, it's kind of a nice change of pace.
Hey, I bought you a drink. Stop complaining.
Is that Brody over there? Brody, go fuck yourself.
Can Grenade do that? Is it like detachable?
Going to my room now.
Wait, I do not wish to be stranded down here.
Come
Well,
on.
no, actually, he would have said something like, "Go straight to hell, will you?" Something like that. Followed by the bird, said Grenier in the distance, going, "Okay, I'm sorry, Colin.
We're already there.
Sorry, Brody. You're forgiven."
Oh.
And yeah, you guys can all retire to your respective rooms. Is there anything that happens during the night?
I guess that's up to MT at this point.
Sleep. I'm the only sober person here. Not without lack of trying. That's another thing I learned about myself today. Can hold my liquor, apparently. I'm gonna write that on my character sheet.
All right. Well, I'm actually going to call this session early. Call it here at 8. Usually what I intend to end these sessions anyway. Which I was really good at for the first 4 sessions. Session 5 and 6 went on for 3 hours. But I usually keep these around 2 hours long. But yeah, no, I'm gonna call it here because we just had a fucking downtime session.
Yay!
Why not have a downtime session? Did you guys have fun?
Yeah!
Yes, that was bizarre.
What about you, Zach? Did you have a good time?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Even if I guess Kirei's destined to be lonely.
Go sneak in Yanto's room. I don't give a fuck.
One experience and one relationship experience, everybody.
I don't think he is in any condition to reciprocate my affections. I am not sure I am in any condition anymore either, come to think of it.
Excellent.
I may...
I mean, to be fair, like that night, Yanto's kind of laying there in bed. He's like, I'm really not getting to sleep, am I? God damn it.
I fucked up. I fucked up, man.
Look,
I made
Kirei
mistakes.
has been in the distant space future long enough that she has long since abandoned anything resembling old social norms.
Motherfucker, I'm chronologically 78.
Basically.
You know what rate old people bang at? It's horrifying. It's like a pair of large, pale prunes slapping against each other.
Try to imagine you have all of the knowledge. Try to imagine that you have all of the knowledge. MT, I want you to imagine that you have all of the knowledge and want of escape of an adult, but the continual hormones of a teenager. Try to imagine what that must be like.
Just go to Yanto's room. It's fine.
He's passed out.
As long as I'm not in between you two.
I am just drunk enough to admit how appealing that sounds.
Good night.
There's just a momentary knock on Colin's door. Just, Colin, mate, can you do me a favor and punch me the fuck out?
You sure?
Well, it's either I go into that room and I do something I'm probably going to regret.
Because if you need a friend to punch you out, I can do that.
Please.
All right. Clonk.
And then Colin lays awake at night wondering why Yanto was so afraid he'd regret knitting.
What exactly was Yanto so afraid of that he needed a friend to knock him right out?
Friends don't ask friends questions. Friends just knock each other out.
Yeah, you know what? There it is.
I did the right thing tonight.
I'm a good friend.
Pat myself on the back for that one. Really helped him dodge the bullet, whatever bullet that was.
I'm naming this session Irresponsible Immortal Teenagers.
Yeah, basically. Glad you guys had fun. Sweet epilogue, yo.
That was corrected to immoral.
Yeah, like I said, one experience and one relationship experience to everybody for, a downtime episode where you all talked and hung out.
No, that was so nice to decompress.
I am glad. Next session, of course, we'll get into the meat of the plot. But
Plot meat.
I'm going to add a relationship with MT.
Yay!
And not solely because I hit on you.
That's fine. Give MT at least one more week before you start hitting on her.
She would have, if she hadn't been drunk, she wouldn't have hit on you this quickly. She was, even Kirei can get caught up in a mood sometimes.
That's fine. No, I loved it.
Okay.
Yanto dies with regret.
I regret very few things. I just kick myself for the missed opportunities.
All right. Well, if nothing else, I'm probably going to end this recording.
All right.
Okay.
All right.